For the first time in over 25 years, it's time to introduce your Knoxville Smokies.
Go Smokies!
What's going on, Smokies fans? Welcome into our pilot pregame show. I'm Richie Giuliano, and this is my buddy and broadcast partner, Connor Nelson. We welcome you live from our new Smokies Team Store here in the West Town Mall. Excited to be here. Got a lot of fans in attendance, and this should be a great pregame show. And it's always brought to you by our good partners in Pilot, who are committed to connecting people and places with comfort, care, and a smile at every stop. Check out one of our conveniently located stations. Try our delicious burritos, jumbo wings, tenders, pizza, hot home-style meals, and more. Pilot, see you out here. Well, the Smokies 1-1 against the Chattanooga Lookouts in this series. We got some Smokies gear in front of us. Always great to see that. And, with that, we wanted to do something special here today, Connor. And before they leave, I think it'd be nice to give out our T-shirt vouchers.
Let's do it.
Congratulations to this fan here. He brought in the Smokies gear, so we're giving him a free T-shirt today. So we appreciate you being a fan. There's Connor with our ticket voucher, and he will get a free T-shirt here at the West Town Mall. Our new team store just opened up over the weekend, and really glad to have a lot of you in here and checking out this new location. We moved twice, but I think we finally found a great home here in the West Town Mall. So congratulations to this Smokies fan for a free T-shirt here at the store. And we're going to be doing this every week that the Smokies are home, so be sure to stop by. You never know when you're going to win some free merch. All right, let's dive into our pregame show, which is brought to you by Pilot. Smokies 1-1 against the Lookouts this week, and 1090's racing night at the ballpark. He's taking a look at what we're giving away, and there's a great look in front of you of what we're giving away tonight on racing night. We got the die-cast cars. So one is blue and one is camouflage, and these are a specialty item with the Knoxville Smokies logo on the top and then Knoxville on the hood of the car. You see the KS along the side and then the number 25 along the left and right side of these cars. So this is the giveaway tonight at the ballpark. If you're watching this show right now, we're giving away 2,000 of the die-cast cars at the gate. So you got to get there early, Connor, to get these specialty items.
That's correct, and I think these are going to pack out a pretty good line. The National Hot Rod Association. I mean, I know if I was a kid wanting to go to a baseball game, this would be the first thing I pick up. I'd probably lose it before the game was over, and I'd probably go home crying because this is so cool.
A specialty item for sure, and we're great to have you here on another great day for baseball in East Tennessee. All right, let's talk about this series, Connor. You know, the first night was spectacular. The Smokies come from behind. It was a pitching duel. Jackson Wiggins, who's been one of the best starters for the Knoxville Smokies this year, he tossed another gem. Ryan Cardona, the starter for the Lookouts, was just as good. Those two guys battled. The Lookouts took a 2-0 lead late, but then the hero of Covenant Health Park, B.J. Murray, once again with one of the best moments of the season, a grand slam in the 8th inning.
Yeah, had a splash into the Modelo watering hole as we pull up a look here for you. I mean, this was a majestic shot. Everybody in the stadium knew that this was the guy that you want up. If you've been a Smokies fan for a while, I mean, B.J. Murray Jr. has been here all season just showing up for this team again and again, and he did it again. Our key to the game there, Richie, was scoring first. B.J. Murray doesn't care about scoring first as long as he's up with the Ducks on the pond late in the game.
Well, and then last night it was a tough loss for the Smokies, an extra inning battle with them and the Lookouts. Grant Kipp, my goodness, a career high with 10 strikeouts yesterday. He had all 6 of his pitches working, threw hitters off balance the entire way. He went 6 innings. He only gave up 2 hits. He didn't allow a single run. And then, as I mentioned, a career high with 10 strikeouts. He extends his scoreless inning streak to 18 consecutive innings. right now, it's him and Wiggins as the best 2 starters in this Smokies rotation.
Yeah, that's right. And with that start, Grant Kipp now has 2.47 earned run average. That is now 4th in the Southern League. He's positioning himself for really just success for the rest of the season. Guys are going to be circling his name every single time they come here to play the Knoxville Smokies.
Well, last night in the top of the 10th inning, it was Ruben Ibarra who had a go-ahead double down the line, and then they scored another run on a couple of miscues by the Smokies defense. And then the Smokies lost last night on Wednesday by a final of 3-1, looking to bounce back tonight in Game 3 of the series. And before we start our Game 3 series preview, let's look at our standings in the Southern League. The most important thing right now with just 3 weeks left to play. Birmingham still on top at 28-24, although they've lost both games so far to the worst team in the North in Rocket City. So the Smokies and the Lookouts, who are 1.5 back and 3 back respectively, have had 2 chances to gain some ground in this series.
Yeah, that's correct. And the Smokies, I'm sure they're monitoring these standings as well. Birmingham dropping 2 to the worst team in the Southern League this season. Sorry, Rocket City. I love your logo, but that's just how it's turned out this year. They're putting on a show, and they're giving Knoxville and Chattanooga, whoever can take the better of this series, the position to really go ahead and make this a 3-horse race in the Southern League North this season.
And then in the South, it's Biloxi on top, but they're 5-5 in their last 10. Here come the Montgomery Biscuits. 8 wins in their last 10 games. They're only 2 games back. Pensacola 25-28, and then Columbus in last place at 23-26. Those are your Southern League standings, and it's time now here at the West Town Mall, our new location. I think it's appropriate that we show off some of this new gear that we got at this team store. You've been looking at it the entire shot. That's my favorite item, the fishing shirt that we got. Connor's going to be the model here. He's going to guide you through what we have available at this team store. You can see the shirts, the jerseys on your left, a whole hat wall. There's Connor showing off the fishing shirt. All right, flip it. What do we got next? Oh, my goodness. The Grateful Dead Night jersey signed by the 2023 Smokies team. That's the last one left. We have only one left on the rack. And we're not doing Grateful Dead Night this year. So that is a Smokies jersey from Kodak. It's got the TS logo, a throwback logo, and the last one available. So make sure you come out to the West Town Mall and check out all the jerseys that we have, all the T-shirts. Marcy's back there in the corner. Say hi, Marcy. She waved when she went off screen. I want to talk about the hat collection here because I feel like we've really upgraded that. And how do I make myself bigger? There we go. This is one of my favorite hats I think we have in this store because it blends an old-fashioned look with the new style, right? You got the old Knoxville Smokies print, and then you have this newer look, which is the rope style across. So I think with the baby blue and the mesh back, which I'm a big fan of, I think this is one of our best hats that we have in this store.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is some insider information here, but I heard a little rumor that the 4th of July hats would also be featuring that rope style. So I'm really excited to see those on the field. So make sure, if you're marking your calendars for any future Smokies games, 4th of July needs to be on the list. And speaking of 4th of July and everything that comes along with it, this was the hat that I picked out that we had to show off. I mean, this is just a perfect little gradient fill with this flag in the background of this Knoxville Smokies hat. It's a snapback for anybody who doesn't like those fitted hats. You can curve this any more that you'd like to. And yeah, this was my pick here for today in the West Town Mall new store.
Not only do we have adult products here, but we have a full kids section in the back. Kids jerseys, hats, shirts, and even a kids zone. If you just want to shop the Knoxville team store and let your kids roam wild back there, we got coloring books, Disney Plus, and a couple of beanbags. So it's a great place to hang out.
It is, and I think that's a great point to leave it off. I mean, we'll leave this screen up here so that Smokies fans can really start to dive into what we have here in this store. But I think it's now time to get into our starting pitching matchup of tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. For Chattanooga, it's Jose Franco, who is one of the Reds' top starting pitchers in their organization, a right-hander who's got a lot of really good stuff, including that curveball you just saw there. Franco, the first time around against the Smokies, 4 innings, 3 hits, and 1 run. But the last time he faced Knoxville, he combined for just 7 innings pitched, and he gave up over 15 hits and 7 earned runs. So the Smokies got to him the last time that these two teams faced off.
Yeah, and they've gotten to him every single time. I mean, he's 0-2 with that +6 ERA against the Smokies, so they're going to be trying to do everything to knock this guy off his game. His last appearance came out of the bullpen for the Lookouts. He's had 10 appearances on the season, just 8 starts so far. So the Smokies going to look to knock him right back to the bullpen.
Chris Cashmar gets the start for Knoxville. Connor, fill us in on what the right-hander has to offer here tonight.
Yeah, Cashmar, he's really looking for a bounce-back start right now. And when you're looking at his season as a total, he had a really good month of April. Had 5 starts to a 3.04 ERA, but in May it was a little bit shakier for him. So now he's set to make his first start of the season here in June, and we're going to look at him to really make a good start here against the Lookouts, which he was able to do the last time. Against the Lookouts, he went 5 innings, allowed just 2 hits on 1 earned run, and struck out a season-high 7 batters. So we're going to look for more of the same today from Chris Cashmar.
That is your starting pitching matchup tonight, and now it's time to move on to our Mint Gaming Hall leadoff batter. And at the top of the lineup tonight for manager
money for the home runs for heroes. It's going to be $100 for every single home run. We're up to $3,000 now for the Smokies and Pioneer Comfort going to the Wounded Warrior Project. B.J. Murray Jr. going to look for some more of those big flies, some big donations coming up soon.
definitely need some home runs tonight. Only 1 run scored last night in a 3-1 loss. Now we move to our Wendy's double stack batter of the game. This means if this batter hits a double tonight, all fans in attendance at Covenant Health Park will go home with a coupon for a free double stack at a Knoxville area Wendy's. The batter you need to keep an eye out on for tonight's game. And your player of the game yesterday and the key to the game, Parker Chavers, batting 7th tonight in left field, and he scored the lonely run yesterday for Knoxville in Game 2. If he hits a double tonight, everybody at Covenant Health Park will go home with a Wendy's double stack coupon.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Parker Chavers had a great month of May. It was a really breakout month for him. He had 4 doubles, a couple of triples as well, so going to look for some more of those extra base hits out of the 7-hole tonight for Parker Chavers.
Smokies come in with a record of 25-27. They are 3rd in the Southern League North, and they're chasing the lead for first place. Chattanooga right now on the doorstep, 1.5 games back at 25-24. So some competitive baseball, some meaningful baseball here in the month of June as we go towards the first half break. That was Connor Nelson. I'm Richie Giuliano. Be sure to come by Westtown Mall. Julian's here. Marcy's here. They're going to take care of you. We thank everybody for stopping by. We gave a fan a free T-shirt that walked in the door as well. So we want to say hello to everybody at Covenant Health Park. Enjoy the game tonight. And for those that are watching on our stream and those that are in the mall, we will be right back. We'll have a preview of the entire game coming up next on the Smokies Baseball Network.
Fans, for the first time in over 25 years, it's time to introduce your Knoxville Smokies.
Go Smokies! Woo!